are gonna go insane and think that there is something wrong with you. Even those people who have all of the highest education, the most beautiful face, the perfect body, even they have insecurities. What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Richa Underneck. Thank you so much for clicking. So I actually did my makeup today. I don't know if you guys can tell, but yeah, no, it's literally just a little bit of a shine that I want to put on. If you guys want a makeup routine, I'll try. It really took a few minutes, so let me guys know if you guys want that. I think that this video is much needed for a lot of us. Why are you insecure? Insecurities is something that we all have. It's very, very normal, but it's important to kind of tackle maybe why you have certain insecurities and also how to deal with them, how to deal with those insecurities. So yeah, let's just get right on into it. Okay, so first thing I kind of wanted to bring up is actually how, yes, I think insecurities can definitely be a lot about our physical appearance, but it can also very much be about maybe other aspects about who we are, such as maybe our personality, our work ethic, or whatever, right? For me, for example, I've always been insecure about my very big personality. I always thought that I was very animated and very loud, and also but always told that I have been very sensitive, and I also am very insecure about my sensitivity and how easily sensitive I am, and also how repetitive I am. Oh my goodness gracious. With my physical appearance, I'm insecure about my stomach fat and also maybe a little bit with my chubby cheeks. But I think the other kind of thing I wanted to point out specifically with that is that insecurities can be about anything about you. The first thing I wanted to kind of say is that we in society have always been told that there's only one way to be successful. There's only one standard of beauty. There's only one way to make a lot of money. There's only one way to have the ultimate life that you ultimately desire. There's like only one definition of success, and there's only one way to get it. For me, it kind of goes back to, again, comparison again. There's like a thing to be said about how maybe you are someone who actually lives a very like fine lifestyle. You actually are very content with where you are in life right now, but unfortunately, you're gonna feel some insecurity the second that maybe you see a really, really pretty girl, or you're hearing someone who's speaking very intellectually or whatever, and automatically you're gonna be like, oh shoot, am I not good enough? The imposter syndrome is gonna probably hit. The second that you actually feel secure with who you are when you're by yourself, but the second that you enter a room full of people that maybe look a little bit different than you, or maybe have a different education background, have more work experience, whatever the case is, it can very much trickle down your confidence and definitely build up insecurities just from maybe even one encounter. For me, when it comes to success, is that it varies from person to person. And that for me has helped me a lot with dealing with my insecurities, because I know that there is no one size fits all solution. With my body image, I remember feeling that I have to be super skinny in order for me to be considered to be the most beautiful, right? Like, in order for me, for people to respect me, I have to be very, very slim. And I remember during COVID, I kind of have another topic about that, about body image, my whole body image story and everything like that. Even when I got to like my slimmest weight, like I was super, super slim. I wasn't able to maintain it at all. Even then, when I thought that I was going to be my happiest and be my most secure and like have no insecurities, I still had insecurities, and I still felt like embarrassed about who I was. And also, even if you are someone who has maybe even perfect A's and everything like that, like on your transcript, and you have all the work experience in the world, even those people who have all of the highest education, the most beautiful face, the perfect body, even they have insecurities because they for some reason still don't think that they are the most successful. So it kind of trickles down to comparison, and also realizing that there's no one size fits all solution to success. The other thing I kind of wanted to bring up is, unfortunately, there are a lot of people pleasers out there, including myself. So maybe a big reason for why you're insecure is because you have been a people pleaser and have been trying to please every single person that you encounter. I'm still trying to like unlearn this habit of mine. I've always thought that being kind is basically pleasing every single person that I encounter. There's nothing wrong with being kind. It's something you should be very proud of, if like to be kind and empathetic and understanding and respectful of others. But it becomes a problem when you maybe are like speaking with someone maybe for the first time or whatever, and you get the vibe that they're not vibing with you, they don't like you, right? And for some reason you are going to go insane and think that there's something wrong with you simply because one person may not vibe with you. You're automatically going to be like, oh, should I not talk super fast? Should I be a little more calm? Should I be more excited? All of that sort of stuff, right, will go in your head because you have been taught that you have to please every single person. Let me tell you right now, there is a power to being authentically you, because when you are authentic, you don't give a damn what people think about you. You get to a point also, for me at least, this is what I came a point to where I'm like, I cannot keep a book of personalities with every single person that I meet. You know what I mean? Like deep down, I'm excited about life. You know, like I love encountering with people. I love laughing. I love having a good time, right? And also I, am someone who enjoys talking to people, right? I am not going to change that simply because someone else does not vibe with that. If you don't vibe with me, that's totally fine. The whole truth of the matter is that you are not going to be liked by every single person that you meet. It's literally impossible. Even the people that are considered to be like idols in every single industry, like in entertainment, in business, whatever, there's always going to be someone and a group of people that are not going to be pleased with what you do. So you may as well just not care about what people think about you. It's so much easier said than done, but I'm telling you, when you are someone who has been trying to please every single person and always feeling that you have to fit a certain standard in terms of like personality and even looks, guess what? It's not going to be possible because there's so many people out there who, guess what? They have different personalities, and guess what? You're probably not going to vibe with a lot of people either, and that is okay. Another reason for why I think a lot of us are insecure is that we have been embarrassed of not being perfect. Like we've been embarrassed of imperfection, essentially. If we're really gonna go there, in terms of like how smart I always was insecure about my intellect and my education. And also maybe because I'm a very like quantitative person, I'm very like number oriented, that if I remember like during like middle school and high school when I wasn't getting like perfect A's on my papers and on my exams, like I felt failure in my heart. Like I felt like my heart racing, like literal anxiety, right? And I was always insecure about my intellect. But also I've noticed that when a lot of people meet me, say like, Richard, you're so mature, you're so intelligent. In my mind, I'm insecure about that because of what I've been taught. I've been taught to be perfect right from the get-go, that you have to, get the highest grades, strive for the best. But I've always been insecure about that, like me, myself. But whenever people meet me, they perceive me to be very mature, very intelligent, and all of that, which I appreciate. And it's compliments, right? Like people don't have to say that to me, but they do. When we're not perfect, we ourselves are our biggest critic. Insecurities, most of them, honestly, are from ourselves. We critique ourselves so much, and then when people meet you, they don't even notice any of those insecurities. Like when you're talking with your girlfriends and like maybe even with their family, they are not noticing all of the minuscule insecurities that you are pointing out to yourself. You then realize that being perfect is not possible. This is kind of a weird analogy. Even in an interview setting, they are not looking for someone who is like picture perfect. They do not want you to recite back your resume. From the interviews that I've had, they ask you about a time that you were not successful or a time that you failed, because they want to see how you overcame it and how you managed that challenge or that obstacle in your life. They're looking for someone who's not perfect, because no one is perfect. Another thing I think honestly that I'm going to leave off with is that insecurities are very normal. It's not something that's going to just vanish away immediately, but I think it's about kind of just learning to acknowledge your insecurities and then realizing that most often, no one is thinking about your insecurities more than you are. A lot of us have our own insecurities, just in general, from our own life experiences and from society in general, that people are internalizing so much about their insecurities, so they're not thinking about you all the time. That you are not the main character in everyone's story, so you may as well just live your own life and strive for the best. I'll leave you guys off with that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this video helped. To give this video a like if you guys liked it, and also subscribe for more, and I will see you guys for the next video. Bye guys.